Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be drawing a cute penguin. So you're going to need some black, some blue, orange, and gray. Let's begin. So let's start with our black. I'm going to be using a black marker, but you can use whatever you have. So if you have a black crayon or pencil crayon, that will work too. So we're going to start by doing his body, and his body is the shape of an oval. So I'm going to start at the very top, but I'm going to leave an opening for the head. So watch me first, and then you give it a try. So there's my oval, and I've left the top open. We're going to be adding the head, so you give that a try. Okay, and now we're going to add the head. So we're going to do a circle on the head. We're going to start on one side, circle around, and we're going to attach to the other side. There we go. We've got his head and his body. Now the very top is going to be some curved lines. So watch me first. So we're going to go to the side of his head. We're going to go do a curved line up to the middle of the head and then down. And then we're going to take this line and we're going to curve it to the other side of its head. Okay, now we're going to give him two eyes. Like so. Good. Now we're going to do his flipper. So I'm going to start right in here, right where his neck is. I'm going to take it outside of his body and do a little curve. So I'm going to do a line down, and then I'm going to flip it out a little bit. Then I'm going to go inside his body here and do a similar line and connect it. I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I'm going to start up at the neck here. I'm going to go down. I want it to be about the same length. So about right here, right where my finger is. So I'm going to go straight down to my finger and then flip it out a little bit. Same line on this side will be done on the other side. And attach that line. Okay, those are his two flippers. So we're going to go ahead and color that in with our marker or black crayon. And the same on the other side. Okay, the top part's also going to be black. So let's color that in. All right, there we go. If you need to pause the video to catch up, you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to move on and get my orange marker. Okay, next we're going to do his bill. Okay, it's like the beak of a bird. So we're going to do it here. We're going to do the letter V, a tiny little letter V with the orange. So we'll go down and back up. There's our letter V. But we're going to take the top parts and we're going to connect it. And now it looks like a triangle. I'm going to go ahead and color in his bill. There we go. I'm going to keep my orange because now I'm going to do his feet. So the feet are going to be simply two very small ovals that are going to be on the side. So watch we're going to go two small ovals on one side and the other side. And then go ahead and color in the feet. There we go. So that's our cute penguin. Easy peasy. We're going to add a little more to it. going to take my gray crayon and I'm going to add a little detail to his belly just to make him look a little bit more round. So I'm going to go right along the edge and just color in just a little bit. We want him to still be white, but he does have a little dark spots on him. So just on the edge, not in the middle. We want to keep the middle nice and white. You can put a little bit on the sides of his face. Just like that. Okay, we're going to put him on an iceberg. So you're going to need your blue crayon or your blue marker. Okay, so he's going to be standing on an iceberg, so I'm going to do a line that's going to start on this side and it's go all the way around his feet to the other side, and it's going to be some wavy lines as we go. So I'm going to start over here and I'm going to do some wavy lines as I go around his feet. Good. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the furthest point on this side, and I'm going to do a very small straight line down. Nothing too big, just a little line. And I'm going to go to the other side, and the furthest line over on the other side, I'm also going to go straight down, just like that. So now I need to connect those two pieces. So I'm going to do another wavy line from one side to the other side. I'm going to try to make it look like my top line by matching its curve, but do the best you can. Okay, now I'm going to use a blue crayon. You can use your marker if you want to color this in. I'm going to color my blue just the edge here of the iceberg, because this is all ice down here, but the top where he's standing has snow on it, so we're going to leave that white and color the ice in here. Okay, I'm going to hold on to my blue because the iceberg is floating on water, so we're going to color some water around him. So I'm thinking the water that's going to be up the top is going to be about here. So I'm going to draw a line about the middle of his body, then pick up my crayon, put it over here, go all the way to the end there, and then I'm going to just do some coloring. And notice how when I'm coloring, I'm going side to side. I'm going the same direction. And then when you get close to the iceberg, you can go slower. Make sure that you don't go over the line. Okay. And once you are done coloring the water, you are done. It looks super cute. Now, if you want to add more detail, if you want to add a sun, some clouds, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm going to finish off this drawing here by writing the word penguin on the top with my marker here. So let's spell the word penguin. P-E-N-G-U-I-N. Penguin. Thanks for drawing with me.